All right, let's just get right into it. If you're an artist making music today, you're probably asking yourself one giant question. How in the world do I get people to actually hear my music? For the longest time, the answer was simple, the album. But what if that answer is just flat out wrong now? We're going to break down why that big album drop you've been dreaming of might actually be killing your career, and what the new rules are for winning in this crazy streaming game.
I mean, this is what we all grew up with, right? It's baked into our DNA as musicians. You lock yourself away for a year, you pour every ounce of your being into 10, 12 perfect songs. You wrap it up in a bow, and you present it to the world like, this is me, this is my statement. It was supposed to be the ultimate achievement.
But we got to ask the tough question. In a world that runs on what's new right now, does that old school approach even make sense anymore? For the vast majority of artists out there, the answer is a hard no. It just doesn't work.
So let's really look at this old model. You can think of it as the big drop, which is immediately followed by, well, a whole lot of nothing. It's a strategy that was built for a world where people bought CDs, not for a world where your song is just one in an infinite digital stream. Just picture it. Month 1, you've got this huge push, all this hype and promotion. Month 2, you see that nice spike in listeners. And then what? For the next 10 or 11 months, it's crickets. Your audience moves on, and worse, the platforms you depend on, they basically forget you even exist. Your profile just goes cold. And that's because we have to talk about the main character in this whole story, the algorithm. Seriously, you have to imagine platforms like Spotify as this giant, hungry beast, and the only thing it eats is new data. So if you go silent, you're essentially starving the beast, and it does not like that. See, the thing to remember is that the algorithm doesn't have an opinion. It doesn't like your song or hate your song. It's a machine, and it only speaks one language: data, signals. Every single time someone saves your song, shares it, or even skips it, that's a data point. The algorithm is just a giant calculator adding up all those votes. So what's it counting? Well, everything. How often are you putting out new music? How quickly do people listen after you release it? And this is a big one, how many people save your song? A save is pure gold. It tells the algorithm, hey, this person wants to come back to this track again and again. Every single song you release is a new test, and the algorithm is only asking one question: is this song keeping people on our platform? If the answer is yes, boom, it shows it to more people. It's that simple. So this is where the whole game changes. If the goal is to feed the algorithm and constantly give it new tests to run, then the only way to win is to run more tests. You have to stay in the game, constantly giving the platform new reasons to notice you. Let's think about this. With that old album strategy, how many times in a whole year do you get to impress the algorithm? Just once. You get one shot. But what if you dropped a new single every 6 weeks instead? All of a sudden, you're not taking just one shot at the target. You're taking 9 or 10. That's 9 or 10 chances to land on a big playlist. 9 or 10 chances to pop up on someone's release radar. 9 or 10 chances to actually win. And when you put them side by side, the difference is just staggering. Strategy A, the album, is like a flash flood. You get one huge spike and then it's gone, leaving your profile cold and dry for a year. But strategy B, with frequent singles, even if it's fewer songs overall, creates this constant stream of activity. It keeps your profile hot, which means you're always visible and always have another chance to grow. And hey, this isn't just about some robot algorithm. This has a huge effect on your actual human fans. You're literally training them to be excited, to expect new music from you regularly. You stay at the top of their mind, which makes them follow you, engage with your posts, and build a way stronger connection with you as an artist. Okay, so the why is pretty clear, right? But the next question is, how do I actually do this without completely burning out? The trick is to change the way you think about it. You're not just creating a project anymore. You are building a release machine. So what's this machine look like? Well, first, you batch create your music. Get a bunch of songs ready to go so you're not always stressed. Then you schedule those releases like clockwork, every 4 to 8 weeks. You treat every single release like a big deal. You pitch it to playlists, you blast it on social media, and finally, you look at the data, see what's working, and you get a little bit smarter with every single drop. And this is really the core idea to take away. A project has a beginning and an end. A machine is a system. It's built for continuous, reliable output. It's a way more sustainable, way less stressful, and way more effective way to build a career in music today.
And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, does this actually work? Oh yeah, artists who switch to this frequent release strategy often see their total yearly streams jump by 2 to 5 times. You're turning those unpredictable album specs into steady, reliable growth and, let's be honest, steady, reliable income.
So let's wrap this all up. This is the new rulebook. In today's music world, with endless choices and algorithms acting as the gatekeepers, the single most valuable thing you can have is not a perfect album, it's momentum. And it's not just any old momentum, it's compounding momentum. Think about it like a snowball rolling down a hill. Each successful song doesn't just add a few new listeners, it multiplies your audience. People who loved your last song are ready for the next one. The algorithm starts to trust you more. It all builds on itself, getting bigger and faster over time.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's this simple. Stop waiting for that perfect 12-song masterpiece. Start building your machine. Start releasing music consistently. And start building that momentum. Because right now in this industry, that is the single most powerful thing you can do for your career. Period.